thought I did have a, okay. No, I don't. I thought I did have one. Interesting. Well, still need that thermite chain and a whole bunch of the, I can never remember what things are called anymore. Something to make my upgrade. Alright, we are on the bottom left. I'm gonna go to the bottom right. Let's try that. It's a whole bunch crate. That's 5 ahead. I think we can get around without hitting frickin' mine or turrets. It's a turret. It's another turret. It's on me yet. Hey, flight path compensators. That's what I need. I need like 15 of them to upgrade. Bunch of defenders over there. Yeah, 100% turned around. Hilarious. Now we got a missile on us. May have actually dodged that missile. Not popped out the other side, did he? It's again. Okay. Yep. Watch out, there are players over here. I just saw one on the map. And turrets. Oh, we're getting turreted, damn it. Okay. I swear these turrets are definitely my downfall, so I want to be patient, wait for my shields to come back, get a good look at these. There's a player over here, quote-unquote, helping. Holy shit. Yeah, it almost killed me instantly. I don't understand how they're doing so much damage when I still have shield. Kind of feels like some of the damage from the turrets is going through shields, and I don't have a good solution to these turrets yet. And it feels bad. Lost our launcher. If that player decides to grab me, we're just dead. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to need a lot more practice and figure shit out, because right now, I am exceptionally poor at fighting turrets. Like, really bad. I mean, this thermite game. I don't remember exactly where it comes from on this map. I know the type of item it comes from. I don't remember where on the map it is. Transport, isn't it? Transport ship. Very hard to do solo. I did a preemptive pull because I think there's a player there, and I'd rather him help me, especially since I'm about to be completely out of ammo. Out of ammo, so that means we only got one thing we can do. That's crazy. You see that shit? We spent 100% of our ammo on him, and then he just left. Alright. Well, we are 100% sitting duck. Let's get moving. What a pain in the ass. We barely took any damage, but it doesn't matter. We didn't kill it. Alright. Pain in the butt. Very hard to kill. That is rough. Now I noticed like this one's got slots for 3 plasma weapons. Did any of the chess pieces have a slot? Chess pieces, cockpits. Did any cockpits have a slot for 3 ballistic? 2. 2. It's just 1. 2. 3. 2, yeah. So you can get 3 plasma, but you can't get 3 ballistic. It's moderately annoying. Yeah, that's moderately depressing. Well, we didn't have enough damage to beat him. Let's try and rework this ship a little. I'm going to... Is there a way to, like, start over? I guess the easiest way to start over here would be just go to each of these and start from scratch here. And decide what we want. And I think what we want is we want the lightest version of this cockpit we can get, which is asking a lot because this is a very heavy cockpit. So light or heavy weapon, like railgun, or I think even though we get less ammo if we bring a 20mm, I feel like that's what I want. Maybe that's not correct though. Maybe that's not correct. Try it first though. We'll see if we run out of ammo too much. Why do we still have stuff on here though? What the hell? These, why did these not go away? Thought we deleted everything, but clearly we did not. That weighs 45, 20, 21, and that's 43. So these are comparable in size. And it's a difference between the, and this one has, ammo, right? Yeah, I mean, it can carry a lot more ammo. But it's a different type of weapon. No thrusters on it either, I guess. Yeah, so see, it's not, it has more ammo, but it's going to be less maneuverable because of that. We do want to try and keep some semblance of maneuverability. Oh, it does say it has thrusters. Hold on. It shows it has thrusters. Oh, I know why I don't see them. I'll be okay one of these days. There we go. That'll block a thruster. These controls are just so awful. Slung. Really what I want. I'm trying to hit that piece right there to it. There we go. How far back do we want this? Maybe like that, so it's kind of even. And then here, we might actually take the way heavier one, depending on what it gives. See what the functional difference is. It is reload time. Tilt. They're both the same. Tilt and 1928 on durability, whereas the other one 120. Yeah, so this has like no defense whatsoever. Way better strafing on this one, like super high strafing value, and it holds more in the magazine, but doesn't get the. I forgot what did the other one have? Faster reload. So it's faster reload or an extra one in the magazine. Choice. We'll go with the better strafing. We gotta figure out where we want to put it too. Possible to slide this under? It's easier for it to die too, unfortunately. Okay, now how does that leave our terrible performance? You can see that that's my worst pitch up I've seen so far. Unfortunately, you can't actually see how good the strafing is without testing it. We can actually take this in and test it with just how it is. So, as is right now, our speed going to settle in probably at like 190 or something. We'll see. Might not even be that fast. The turning's very sluggish. It's not untenable, but it's bad. And then pitching is bad. I wouldn't. Oh my god, our speed is even lower. Even lower. Even lower. Yeah, we've got no engines, so I guess we got 0 speed. But, you can see we can strafe at 20 in any direction. Oh, 40 down. 25 up. 20. 20. Okay. Good to know. I mean, we don't have any engines on it. I didn't even think about that part. That makes a lot of sense. What do we do for engines? We got 5 engine slots, which is actually pretty good. I think I might do the whole one thruster, 4 engines. Or one, yeah, one afterburner, 4 engines. Sucks. It's a little offset anyway. Not meant to be like a one in the middle type situation. As good as it's going to get then. Sucks from a design standpoint there. Okay, and then we could go. The Swift is the fastest, I think. Falcon is the most durable. It's hard. Yeah, this has a 15% engine boost, which I don't know what engine boost is. Oh, this one gets you your afterburners back fast. Okay. But I don't know what the difference between engine boost and engine speed is. It almost feels like a translation error to me. Yeah, if I knew what engine boost was, I'd have an answer here. Let's connect one of these, see what our speed goes to, and compare from there. This is these are giant too. That's for sure. Again, it matters where you put it. Like if we put it back farther, we can tilt up and down faster. Forward, we can yaw faster. Interesting in that regard, I think. So if we put those on, our speed is 207. With a boost of 45.9, but I don't know what that is. It's definitely frustrating. Okay. And if we swap those out with, does that change my speed? Boost on this sheet is 45.9, and afterburner energy is 420 to 34. For this one, now boost did go down a little bit, so maybe that's how much oomph you get from the afterburner. I don't know, or maybe it's just your actual acceleration, right? That could be acceleration, engine boost. Because I mean that is different than top speed, and that might be what the difference is. That would probably be my my guess here. Hold on. So if we put those, if we put 2 Falcons down here, they'll protect our weapons. They can take a lot of damage. take the Swift, we need to. If we need to do this symmetrical thing, you have to raise them a little. You can see my maneuverability is still really bad here, though. 30. We got 10 slots here to screw with on this, and I think we put it all into maneuverability. Comets and wings. Mask is always tempting since it's 10% reload speed, and that definitely matters. But it's a lot of mass, so it's going to weigh you down. If I can manage to put these on here without interfering with a thruster, that's great, because that kind of protects the weak afterburner engine. I guess same thing if I put those on the thing. How much? Yeah, because the comets aren't durable, so those aren't going to protect the engines in the back. You don't want to be losing engines. Worth putting armor on, because I mean that's just going to slow us down, right? Slows us down quite a bit. Do one. That leaves us with 4 more. Okay, comets. Definitely the part that's going to take the longest here. Put them on the front like that. They're useful, but they're going to get shot off. Probably pretty quick. Say I'm not going to get some really good rates here, so I'm going to have to be happy with only in the 70 range. Whereas my other guy is in the 90 to 100 range. Big difference. Tiny increase. Not first. Only a 1 degree increase. I gotta do better than that, right? That puts the yaw up to 70. Okay. That puts the yaw over 70. Only if I slide these all the way back. Okay. We can get our pitch back up to 70. Down is still really bad. We'll do one more of these. More of these controls there. You want 50 something. Yeah, it's just really hard to get this thing to nose down right now. About underneath? Right underneath. 58. 52. As good as we're getting it. Okay, so that gives us wrong button, but I guess we'll go in. Oh, that's gonna bug me that the afterburner's off center. Nothing I can do about it though. Okay, yeah, this does not steer very well. Anyway, and you can see the amount of mass. We're back to that problem we had on the previous ships. Like when you spin around like that, it takes a long time to stop. Okay, 197 for speed. With afterburner. 90-ish. Everything feels fine. Good even, right? Up is okay, down is a little sluggish. I think 70 is kind of where my brain has a cutoff for the feel. you know? Don't have a whole lot of ammo. That's with the, he's still at 100%. Long reload, too. Not much ammo. That does concern me a bit. This is with the 50% extra ammo? Seems odd. I guess with liberal use of strafing thrusters, I might be okay. Do kind of feel like engine boost might be the acceleration. Kind of feels like that might be the case. All right. This ship a shot. Ship a shot. We do currently have none of the actual like engines and stuff installed on these. The base booster in there. Let's put the cheap missile launcher in here. We don't have an inexpensive railgun yet. Have the pre-installed engine here. Regular, like, cheapest. Speed increase is 4 extra. That's sizable right there. No change in pitch, but we get a better acceleration, better top speed. Giant jump when you go to the blue engine. Again, no change in pitch, but a huge acceleration increase. Interesting. The yellow one, the speed engine, does not have very good acceleration. The overcharged has good acceleration. The speed engine is just speed. It kind of makes sense. What is a kitty booster? Okay, so the regular one is 8648. 8648. So this is more efficient, much faster, way faster. Better in every regard by a large amount. Okay. Options on ammo yet. Yeah, that shield. 20-meter radius, take full damage, 5% increase. Smaller radius, take 85%. Same size, 5%, plus 75% shields. Restoring shield doubles how fast it comes back. Just a universal shield. Looks like it comes back a little slower than the cheap freebie. but you take less damage per hit and it's smaller. Give it a shot. I need to make some coffee here in a minute. We also need to we need to get that thermite chain. The automated comp. This is for a city, unfortunately. Remember, I'm not as maneuverable as I was in the other one. I gotta be careful here. There are definitely turrets over there. How do I see them ahead of time? Still don't quite know what they look like. Is that a turret? Defenders are gonna have to go. Kind of sucks. Again, I don't have a whole lot of ammo, so it makes it tricky to deal with these. I could end up not having any ammo at all when a player jumps me or something. I think with this much mass, I don't know that I want to be flying around at full speed. Really thought those were going to get stopped by the I can't quite get on his tail here. Alright. See, I can't get a lock until he's about to disappear. No damage for those last two missiles. I don't fully understand that. Okay. And that used half of my total ammo. That's definitely rough. You can't even scan for turrets till they pop out. Is that how this works? Because is it marking a mining? It might be mining. Yeah, it's a mining hacking thing. It's not what I'm looking for. You just gotta figure out how to do this. Like, the ammo concerns are a very real problem here. I'm like 90% sure there's turrets here. Yeah, there we go. God damn it. Every time I come here, now my shields are gone. See, they take so long to pop up. Now we're half dead because of turrets and hitting things. Okay, where are you at, turrets? So hard to see. You even see them? Is that what they look like? There's one. Okay. But I don't think I can hit it, right? I lost my missile launcher. Doesn't show up on a scan until it pops up. I mean, that's even assuming that is a turret. It is. 4, 5. 5 shots with the railgun. I mean, that's not going to kill turrets. We're going to be dead from this one. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's rough. It is rough. We're gonna swap this out for the non-railgun version and see how it works. I'm gonna slide this in without it blocking anything. A little less maneuverable, a lot less armored. But we got this gun instead, which I don't know how much ammo we get for it. 600, that's not very high. Make the standard auto gun, which at least gives us more power. I think we're gonna have to use that. Can't make much of anything. Just have an even 4. This here is less damage per shot, fires twice as fast. Can't make any missile launchers yet. This one even do. This one does 1,700 damage. That one says 8. So I mean that's a lot better. Something like that might be key to destroying the turrets, though, right? All right. I mean, if we can't figure out how to defeat the turrets, we'll never be able to get loot on that map, and that's just so clearly there's a way to do it. But it's rough because between the time that they start popping up and the time they shoot at you, it's really hard to get on target. And you saw with the railgun, even when I'm pointing at it as it pops up, it can still do a lot of damage to me before I can hurt it. Missed with all of that. Shooting and they've now disappeared. Oh, there we go. Well, first things first, turret. Can't fuck around with that. Let's get away from the turret. Let's get away from the turret. There's 4 of them looking at me. Another goose chase here. Let's see if we can do it. Don't have much time to hit him, or he just leaves. Block really hurts. This ship isn't fast enough to keep up with them. My other one was faster than him. Now there's a player helping me. Missiles couldn't even hit him. All right. We very much want to get out of here because we have loot that the other players are going to want to. We have plenty of ammo. We don't have plenty of missiles. You get some good stuff out of that. Feel a little bad taking all of the loot. That other guy should have got some of it. Wish there was a way to rectify that now, you know. We still need this damn thermite chain. Where's thermite chain on the Discord? It doesn't tell you. In game, you can find it. See it as long as we have one. It is in Crucibles on the Moon. Yeah, that doesn't really help. Because I don't know where crucibles are. I know what they look like. I don't know where they're. I mentioned I don't need the ones on the moon. I need the ones, let's see, industrial cluster. Well, there is an area called industrial something, so. For that. But we don't have enough missiles? Look at that, we're out of missiles. Fuck. Wasn't aware that was actually a thing, was hoping it wasn't. It totally is. Oh, and of course that uses them, right? Man. What should we make for each of these? Better not be a 1-to-1. If we hit 5, okay, we get 75 missiles. That's something. Still annoying. Alright. Now we can reload. Keep forgetting to make coffee, and then I launch another one. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I need coffee. And then I launch another one. Alright. Hopefully we're in the bottom right. Hey, we're in the bottom right. Okay. Let's kill this fucker. I think these missiles are very good at little ships. Oh, 4 turrets on me again. Okay. Can we see and shoot? I think they were down there. That's what I need. Boom. All of those. Yeah, we absolutely have to see these turrets. Is that one? That is. That definitely works. There were 4 of them on the radar. I don't see 4 of those. A shot coming in on me. Not even sure where it would be from. Okay. That's a turret, I think? I think it is. Seriously bad aim. Alright, well, at any rate, while we have a moment here, I did see another turret, damn it. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. This is like, I felt like I was doing okay there. And boom, just like that, we just lost our missile launcher. We lost everything. So, get out of here. And we're surrounded by turrets here. Look, there's entirely too many of them. Nope. Crazy. We don't lose much. We lost the ammo, which I guess is fine. Right. Don't know what the correct play is then. We just don't have we can't tank that much damage. We even did okay there. I thought we killed like 4 or 5 turrets, and then that was only half of what we needed. Feels like they might be a little overtuned on how much damage they do if there's going to be that many of them in tight concentration. Do one more, and then we're gonna go get some coffee and stuff. All right. Again. Wait. It hurt my shield, but it did not hurt. That's a turret. And the missile didn't kill it. So now I'm gonna die. There's a 1 turret. I mean, that just seems ridiculous. I've got no weapons left. God damn it. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what to even do about that. We got 3.5 minutes to wait at this one. No weapons. Be some funny shit if I manage to get out with my loot when I have no weapons. So we got no thermite from that. Just nuts. Come on. Can't fight back. There it is. Got our thermite chain. Now we gotta hide for 2.5 minutes. Get run. But yeah, that 1 missile missed, and it, oh my god, there's turrets everywhere here. 1 missile missed, and a single turret took out all my weapons in almost instantly. It feels overtuned. Now, it is possible I didn't build enough durability, but I put as much durability as I could and not fly like a brick. So I'm curious to bring in one of the ships that has like all of the armor plates on it, like my heavy tank, and just see how that fares in a similar situation. Might be a better comparison. Okay, we're gonna hide in a cloud for. We got. I can't see the timer from here. $30. A minute and a half. This is rough. We got plenty of ammo because we didn't lose ammo. We just lost the actual. Really close to me. I hit scan. I gotta fight that habit. 'Cause I'm hiding in a cloud. The scan will pulse and show people I'm in the cloud. You don't want to do that when you're hiding. Go at 10. I think we can get there in 10 seconds. Especially if we afterburner. Yep. We're gonna go make a pot of coffee. I guess the other thing is, like, because of the way turrets work, they're going to be shooting straight at you. So maybe you just need a bunch of armor in the front if that's your goal, is to take them on. Oh no. Level 8. Portrait. These railguns, yeah, faster firing railguns. That could be nice. What is this? It is a missile block, okay. Gorgon is our first rocket pod. Cool. Yeah, I'll check this out when I get back from making coffee here. I'll be right back. All right, coffee is being made. We gotta wait for it though. Coffee in hand. Let's see what we got. Missions. We got some missions done too. 4,000 efficiency score. Okay. 100% sure how that goes. We'll do it. Still need to upgrade this, which no. Pretty far from it. That is resources upgrade. Yeah, we need it. This is what's going to hold us back the most, but these are not great either. But we can get these on the moon, and the moon is a lot easier. All right, we can now make find it the Gorgon. Make one right away. Unlock the blue version. We can't make the blue one right away. Yep. Gorgon. We're gonna make a second one because it's a well, I guess we didn't need a second one. No, we do have one ship that has 2 missile slots, right? We save? We didn't save this one yet. We need to save this slot. Current save. This is gonna be the fat gremlin. I think I already used that. Nope. We'll try out just the new rocket launcher. Much bigger, isn't it? Structurally sound is at 200. It's not great. That's not huge. And then different types of rockets. What do we got? None. Okay. We're stuck with just the default rockets for now. Because we could just test it. We don't have to actually take it in. Right. So this just won't lock on, I'm sure. The first dot for leading is my cannons. Is he taking no damage? Armor, I guess. Reloads and it puts 4 rockets. Aim at. They're not good on. Yeah, on a fast target. This might not be bad on the turrets, though, right? Turrets aren't going to be dodging your rockets. My God. Yeah, something weird with the aim assist. I don't know what exactly it is, but it feels like some of the times it actually pulls you away from the target. It just seems weird. They're sitting still, which means they're not going to dodge these either. Although that spread was not great. Yeah, I say they have their place. I don't think that that's going to end up being for me. I think that the lock-ons are awfully good. Okay, so my biggest, most defended ship is probably this one. All the armor on it, right? Whatever this. What does this have on it by default? Assemble the default one and take the modules off again. We've done this several times. This is their default version of a heavily armored. I want to take these off because we're likely going to suicide on a turret while we try and figure this out. And there's no point in throwing away items. Okay, so the mules I don't know that I need, although they do add to hull durability. This right here, they give only 5 extra storage unit, but they give 2% hull durability. I think that's across the board. Here we can replace this with a better comet. I say better. Maybe it's not. What is this one? Yeah, they have different abilities on it. Let's see. This comet has 10 strafing, 1.5 tilting, and 4.5 strafe boost. It has, so this is better for pitch. Half as strong for strafing. Structure. So weird. So yeah, the blue comet's actually better in a lot of regard. Weird. It's an odd design choice. Okay, so at any rate, this is the most armored ship I have, so if it gets absolutely annihilated by the turrets, then I don't really know what to do. Go ahead and try the faster firing railguns. I'll lose them out. I won't be too upset. Not a big deal. Lights in each category. Maybe we'll lose something when we die, but it's not gonna be detrimental by any means. Okay. Give this a shot and see what we can do. Actual quest, I mean, we gotta kill a driller and do that, but our actual quest, we just want to get these flight path compensators. We need 7 more for the quest, so go do it. This thing handles like a brick, so it's gonna be frustrating, but it should be able to at least take some hits from the turrets. I don't understand how the turrets are tuned. Like, it feels a little ridiculous. I missed with 1 missile on a turret, and a single turret absolutely shredded me. Took all my weapons, all my missiles, in like 2 seconds. Just in the time it took me to afterburner. And that was at extreme range when I knew it was there and I was ready to fire. When you come around a corner and they surprise you, oh shit, I only have 64 ammo because I ran out of ammo. That's not good either. Right. Well, so what we're actually looking for are those flight... Oh my god, it's so sluggish. This is rough. This is rough. Where's the stuff? Shit, did I get turned around? There we go. We want to go south. This way. And then, like, the debris around those is what tends to have what I need. And I don't think there's turrets on this, but you know what? There could be. Is that a ship? Debris. I think that's... Yeah, that's a ship. Engage ships unnecessarily. Never used these guns before. I think they're just faster firing railguns. So we need batteries too. Oh, okay. Defender, I don't know that he'll pursue us very far. If we just stay out here, we'll probably be okay. Vehicle. We do need. The ship's also got such huge mass that, like, when you change direction, you just keep drifting. It takes a lot to get used to. Oh, there's the flight path compensators, which we need. Kind of disrespecting this AI by just mostly ignoring him because we've got good enough shields and armor. Again, I don't think he's going to commit. Just free from what I shot. Gotta be careful because, like I mentioned at the beginning, like, we didn't realize we were almost out of ammo, so it didn't restock us properly. We're gonna have to invest some of our resources into ammo and go out and get some resources and stuff. Oh shit, that was close. Oh, that's a player. That's a player two-shotting me. That's the first time that's happened. Bound to happen eventually. We lost the 2 blue guns. It's not that big a deal. And this doesn't even tell you the name of the person. I did see it briefly on the screen. I have no idea what they hit me with. Because keep in mind, this is the most beefy ship I own. And this is one of the paid ships. And he just 2-tapped me with full shields and untouched armor. That's rough. Really rough. Is this 4001 battle? That kind of sounds like it here. And we didn't get out with any of that stuff. That part sucks too. Try again here. Oh wait. No, we have ammo now. Weird, we have 4,000. I guess that used a different type of ammo? Right? Maybe that used a 120 millimeter shell. Why did we not have full ammo? That's what the difference is. Like the sniper weapon here, it's for 1,500 each, and you're shooting 2 of them, right? But yeah, if you want to sit back and snipe with that, you would definitely do good damage. We're in mostly naked again here. I mean, it is a PvP game. You can't really get mad at people for doing that. But it felt a little extreme having just getting double tap like that. And that's not too bad. That was my first, like, actual negative experience with PvP. I've been killed by players before. It just didn't feel quite so, well, that's over. You know? Yeah, there's ammo in these things. We can stop and do that. Missiles and shit, right? The most exciting loot, but it's useful. Oop. Oh, aim assist just pulled me to the side there because there was a ship behind it. That's a good old Call of Duty issue. We can get through here without hitting a bunch of turrets. It's not very fast here. We do have turrets on us now. So that's half my shields. And the turret, yeah, the turret just chunks my whole shield and then my body. That is rough. Because the thing I need is out this way, I think I'm gonna go back to where I died last time. The max speed's only 150 now that we're carrying some loot. So this might end up dropping down to like speed of 100. That's definitely rough. There's a decent argument to be made for switching out one of the engines for an afterburner and then switching the 2 afterburners over to engines so that you're running a 4-in-1 instead of a 3-in-2. Let's see. I mean, if I get one of those out in a mission, it's a success. Exactly where I died last time. Certainly not outrunning anybody, right? We got 2 of those. Let's head towards the exit. Quick exit. Definitely fighting going on over there. Full afterburners, we only go to 190. I mean, that's not really that big of a... oh, somebody else died to a turret. So it's not just me. Clearly. It's over there fucking people out. I need to kill a driller. I'm fine with not doing that while I'm this slow and heavy. Right, yeah, we got two of those. 1500 or 1700 efficiency score. So we'll see if this is cumulative or not. I hope it is, because I got 1700 on that. Getting 4000 is going to be rough. That said, I got 1700. This says I have 425 of 4000. Well, I'm not sure where the disconnect is here. All right, but I am going to. How we want to do this? We'll take these two phoenixes and change them over to this. We will take the swift here and change it to a siren. Doesn't change a whole lot. I think might end up being an advantage. Gives us a little more maneuverability, a lot more just base speed, but a lot less after. Okay. Make sure we have enough ammo. Looks like we do. I think we got out with two of those flight compensators or whatever. So we need 5 more, and then we can focus on the moon for a bit. I'm looking forward to Everything is Crab, a roguelike coming out in a few days. Looks pretty solid. Put us where I like to be for this particular function. change directions too. What I need? Oh, and a turret. I didn't know there were turrets in the middle, but that's good to know. Now we know. Free engine, can't get mad at that. That sound somebody locking onto me? Kind of feels like it might be. Because that sound happened right when... Oh, it's... I bet it's him doing a pulse. Right? Because that sound happened at the same time that a dude appeared. I'm a little nervous. Thing. Yep, it's a player. Let's turn for shit here. Can't compete with this. Man, I had the first shot on that guy too, and I didn't take it because, you know, I didn't want to really be like that. But... Alright. Now we know. Just mentally file away that player's name. They are hostile. Only way I would have had a chance against him is if I got the first shot at long range, because this ship just cannot turn fast. That's why I'm a little surprised we don't have any kind of, like, turrets, right? The big, slow ships, they kind of need it, right? This is why I don't tend to like the non-maneuverable ships. It used to be in games like this, I would keep a notepad near my desk to, when somebody makes themselves known that that's how they behave in PvP, you just add them to the list so that you can know in the future when you see this person. Maybe be careful. You can scan people and see how much stuff they have on them, but not what they have on them, I think. So you probably saw that I had a lot of stuff on me, because I did. We are much more maneuverable now, but we're also much squishier. You always need iron, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get it until I absolutely have to. There's a lot of shit out of here. Where's this on the map? Or north? And we're about full. Is that a driller? I do need to kill a driller. I'm full now, though, so I'm not going to get much out of it, right? I already hit the button or not? I'm gonna hit the button. Nervous. Can't really blame him, even though I said, hey, it's cool. He doesn't. Smart not to actually trust people. That? Not being able to invert Y is definitely affecting my enjoyment of the game, though. It doesn't quite feel like flying without it. Okay, it's a rocket pod. That's what the hammer is. I didn't know what it was going to be. It shoots 10. 675 damage each. That's a lot of damage if you can catch somebody. Okay, so we're slowly getting there. Upgrade resources. No, we're still at 10. I thought we got one that time. Oh, we got a bunch of motherboards. That's something. Alright. We're the same. Can't make any missiles yet. Not exactly how the escape pods even work, right? Can't make the fancy one until we hit Workbench 3, and it's expensive too. I don't even know what it actually does. Hold 5 cargo units. I mean, it's not bad. 350. Come see. Have you? You want to see? Like, here's the lower version of it. We don't know it yet, though. Use and pass again here. It is 2:30. I think I'm going to take a quick lunch break.